Music has always been somewhat comforting to me, either how it sounds or the layers of meaning behind every single little drum or guitar string. This becomes the most prominent in one of my favorite albums, Melancholy, and even some albums like Flower Boy and Everywhere at the End of Time. But for right now in specific, we're going to be talking about the album Melancholy and my favorite song off of it, I Was All Over Her. The song essentially details a boy who is consistently lonely, thinking about a time where he went to a party. At this party, he meets this girl who makes him feel less lonely, even though they just met, even though they don't even do so much as kiss, detailed in the line, "We didn't make out or do anything. All I remember is I was lonely." After this, he continuously talks about how he is always alone and that he has gotten used to it. In the song, he also says, "Every stranger makes me feel safer, and every person seems more beautiful." I interpret this as his loneliness has fully consumed him, and he now can find comfort in strangers who he'll never meet again. And it makes him appreciate every stranger or every person that he ends up meeting throughout his life. Due to this confinement or loneliness he's been living in, and which I've been struggling with in my own ways, but so have we all, the theme of this entire album can be found within the lyrics and outside of it because of some of the things that are actually left within the music. Some of the tracks are just ambient noise tracks, are basically tracks without lyrics and just instrumentals or just random noise. Now, the reasoning for so many ambient tracks throughout the entirety of this project is due to the actual artist's inspiration or main inspiration for a lot of the things that Salvia Palth ended up doing, and that is the band American Pleasure Club. This band's most popular or idea or like something close to an ambient track, or what I'm trying to get at here, is their song Salvia Palth, which sounds a little something like this. But by this point through the video, you're probably wondering, who is Salvia Palth? And to be completely truthful, not a lot of people know much about him. Apparently, the entirety of this album was recorded when he was only 15 years old. But when you realize the artistic value and just how amazing of a project this is altogether, it just becomes more and more hard to believe. I also thought this would be a great time to mention that the actual cover art for this entire album is not him. This is actually a picture of what he looks like. Apparently, the original picture of the cover art is just a friend of his. Information on this guy is so little that I could only find less than a paragraph when it comes to his information. It's like the guy was just invisible. No matter how long I sit here and analyze every single one of his songs and just praise them for how great they were, I'm really not gonna find out any information on who he really was. And instead of ripping off of this guy's video, I'm just gonna recommend you a video where a guy actually gets close to finding out who he really is. I was sitting here trying to think of ways that I could end this video, and I saw no better way than playing the inspiration of this artist, American Pleasure Club, formerly known as Teen Suicide. Yeah, quite the name, right? But I thought there'd be no better way to end this video than to just end it with them jamming out. So yeah, thanks for watching.
I don't like myself.